Yankee Golf, pushback approved. Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha, pushback approved. Pushback approved, 9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf.
Pushback approved. Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha.
China Eastern 772 Heavy, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, China Eastern 772 Heavy.
November 15, give way to aircraft ahead.
Give way to aircraft. November 15.
KLM 6031, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. KLM 6031.
Pushback approved. KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super.
November 15. Request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Stand by, Iber Expo 617 Golf Foxtrot.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Turkish 320, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Turkish 320, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, KLM 320.
November 15, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, November 15.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, 9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, ready to taxi to runway 36 left with information Juliet. Delta 258 Victor Alpha, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, Delta 258 Victor Alpha.
9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Oscar 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 Oscar, ready to taxi. Oscar 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 Oscar, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 36 left, 9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf. Taxiing to runway 36 left, Oscar 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 Oscar.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 515 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi with information Juliet. Transavia 515 Victor Alpha, disregard last message. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 515 Victor Alpha, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
8 Romeo Alpha Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, 8 Romeo Alpha Foxtrot Alpha.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Shamrock 807, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 6031, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Shamrock 807, hold position.
Holding position, Shamrock 807.
KLM 6031, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 6031.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Transavia 515 Victor Alpha, hold position.
Holding position, Transavia 515 Victor Alpha.
Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Holding position, KLM 767 Heavy.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super. Emirates 148, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Emirates 148.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Shamrock 807, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Thank you. Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 18 Alpha Quebec, ready for pushback with information India. Shamrock 807, avoid sending duplicate messages. Foxtrot Papa Yankee Echo Romeo, request frequency change. Shamrock 807, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Shamrock 807.
KLM 18 Alpha Quebec, pushback approved. Pushback approved, KLM 18 Alpha Quebec. Pushback approved, Category 088. Golf Echo Mike Alpha Charlie, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking, Golf Echo Mike Alpha Charlie.
KLM 329, hold position. Indonesia 776, request permission to cross runway 36 center. Holding position, KLM 329. KLM 767 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, KLM 767 Heavy.
Indonesia 776, cross runway 36 center. Crossing runway 36 center, Indonesia 776. Delta Alpha Lima Sierra Tango, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, Delta Alpha Lima Sierra Tango.
KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super, thank you. KLM 423 Heavy, cross runway 36 center. You're welcome, KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super. Egypt Air 001 Mike Sierra, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, Egypt Air 001 Mike Sierra. Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Shamrock 807, ready to taxi with information Juliet. Crossing runway 36 center, KLM 423 Heavy.
Shamrock 807, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground. Delta 259 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Thank you, good day, Iberex 617 Golf Foxtrot.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Shamrock 807.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Kenya 173 Sierra Victor Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Thank you, Indonesia 776. Kenya 173 Sierra Victor Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, KLM 18 Alpha.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Orca 14, ready to taxi to runway 6.
Continue taxi, KLM 329.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Scandinavian 1159, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Scandinavian 1159, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Scandinavian 1159.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, KLM 767 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
KLM 767 Heavy, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, German Cargo 519, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 767 Heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground. FedEx 43 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo, requesting runway 36 left.
German Cargo 519, pushback approved.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Air France 072, request taxi to parking. Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Transavia 6610, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Pushback approved, German Cargo 519. Transavia 515 Victor Alpha, pushback approved. Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Qatari 088, ready to taxi.
Pushback approved, Transavia 515 Victor Alpha.
Transavia 6610, hold position.
Hold in position, Transavia 6610.
Qatari 088, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 36 left, Qatari 088. FedEx 43 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. FedEx 43 Heavy. Emirates 148, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Scandinavian 1159, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Emirates 148, cross runway 36 center. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, ATIS information Kilo, time 1744 Zulu, wind 330 at 13 variable between 300 and 010, visibility 21, temperature 1, dew point 1, QNH 998 remarks, no intersection departures.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Orca 14, ready to taxi to runway 6 with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, German Cargo 519, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Transavia 515 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Amsterdam Schiphol Ground, Aegean 1845, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol traffic, KLM 787.
Orange 041, number 2, runway 36 right, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 36 right, Orange 041. KLM 1001, line up and wait runway 36 left.
Line up and wait runway 36 left, KLM 1001.
UT211, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Beauty 211.
Alpha 1, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Alpha 1, good day.
KLM 1085, wind 330 at 13, runway 36 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 36 left. KLM 1085.
KLM 1906, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, request permission to cross runway 36 center. Wilco, KLM 1906.
Thai 8888 heavy,
Maintain slowest practical speed, Thai 8888 heavy. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 390 Kilo Lima, ready to taxi to runway 36 left with information Kilo.
FedEx 43 heavy, request permission to cross runway 6.
Amsterdam Schiphol
ground, Orca 14, ready to taxi to runway 6 with information Kilo.
KLM 767 heavy, you're on an active airport, please Orca 14, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Orca 14, check ATIS frequency for all field information.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Orca 14.
Thank you, good day, Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha.
KLM 157, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking, KLM 157.
9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, you're on an active airport, please contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Orange 041, request taxi to parking.
9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, request permission to cross runway 36 center. KLM 6031, cross runway 36 center.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 767 heavy, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Crossing runway 36 center, KLM 6031. Thank you, KLM 6031.
KLM 767 heavy, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 767 heavy.
9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, hold short of runway 36 center. Hold short of runway 36 center, 9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 1845, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
KLM 1845, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 1845.
Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Ethiopian 010 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi to runway 36 left with information Kilo.
9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf, cross runway 36 center. Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha, cross runway 36 center.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, November 459 Echo Golf, ready to taxi with information Juliet.
Crossing runway 36 center, 9 Kilo Bravo Yankee Golf. Category 088, cross runway 36 center. KLM 6031, hold position. Crossing runway 36 center, category 088.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 6610, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
I'm sorry, KLM 6031.
Transavia 6610, pushback approved. November 459 Echo Golf, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved, Transavia 6610. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Easy 5310, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Delta 1, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxiing to parking, Delta 1.
Pushback approved, Easy 5310.
KLM 767.
Orca 14, request permission to cross runway 36 right.
I'm sorry, KLM 6031.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Emirates 1703 heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Swiss 187, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
KLM 666 super, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, KLM 666 super.
Swiss 187, pushback approved.
Shamrock 807, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
KLM 755 heavy, pushback approved.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo, ready to taxi to runway 36 left with information Kilo.
KLM 767 heavy, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Emirates 1703 heavy, hold position.
Pushback approved, Swiss 187.
Pushback approved.
Orca 14, request permission to cross runway 6.
Crossing runway 36 center, Legend 212 super. KLM 390 Kilo Lima, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Thai 8888 heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxiing to parking, Thai 8888 heavy. Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 390 Kilo Lima. Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 590, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Easy 5310, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
KLM 590, hold position. German Cargo 519, request permission to cross runway 36 center. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Lima X-ray Juliet Romeo Foxtrot, request taxi to parking.
Holding position, KLM 590.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Swiss 187, ready to taxi with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 666 super, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Swiss 187, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Lima X-ray Juliet Romeo Foxtrot, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Easy 5310, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Swiss 187.
KLM 666 super, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to parking, Lima X-ray Juliet Romeo Foxtrot.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Easy 5310. Taxiing to runway 36 left, KLM 666 super.
KLM 1845, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, KLM 1845.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Eurowings 172, request taxi to parking.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Delta 1, ready for pushback. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, American 618, ready for pushback with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 372 Alpha Kilo, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 755 heavy, ready to taxi with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 364 Alpha Kilo, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 114 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready for pushback with information India, requesting runway 36 left. KLM 755 Heavy, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. American 618, pushback approved. KLM 372 Alpha Kilo, hold position.
Taxiing to runway 36 left. KLM 755 Heavy.
Holding position, KLM 114 Alpha Kilo Heavy. KLM 364 Alpha Kilo, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. KLM 364 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 1932, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
FedEx 43 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Pushback approved, KLM 590.
Pushback approved, KLM 1932. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Iber Express 3725, ready for pushback with information Juliet.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Sharman Air 520 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 245 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 2807 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Attention all aircraft, please stand by, controller changes in progress. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, at KLM 2807 Heavy, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 372 Alpha Kilo, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 364 Alpha.
Orca 14, request permission to cross runway 6.
KLM 245 Alpha Kilo Heavy, stand by.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 2201 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Amsterdam Schiphol.
Orca 14, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 118.1. KLM 372 Alpha Kilo, contact.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 118.1, Orca 14.
Line up and wait runway 36 left, Indonesia 776.
Contacting Amsterdam Center on 128.0, Delta 258 Victor Alpha.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Orca 14, ready for departure in sequence of runway 6, departing east. Orca 14, check ATIS frequency for airfield information.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, speedboat 425, inbound on the ILS runway.
Taxiing to parking. KLM 2201 Heavy.
Orca 14, request permission to cross runway 6.
Saudia 777, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 317.
Orca 14, contact Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 118.1. Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, Saudia 777.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 641 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 1018, request taxi to parking.
Turkish 59, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.5.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 118.1, Orca 14.
Tango Echo November November Echo November Tango Sierra Super, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Egypt Air 001 Mike Sierra, line up and wait runway 36 left. Line up and wait runway 36 left, Egypt Air 001 Mike Sierra.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, easy.
Orca 14, request permission to cross runway 6. 14, cross runway 6, please expedite. Crossing runway 6, Orca 14. Easy 2796 heavy, number 2, runway 36 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 36 right, easy 2796 heavy. Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super, ready for departure in sequence at runway 36 left, departing south.
KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super, hold short of runway 36 left.
Holding short runway 36 left, KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super.
Orca 14, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.9. Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.9, Orca 14. Indonesia 776, contact Amsterdam Center on 128.0.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol Tower on 118.1. FedEx 43 Heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Lima Victor Alpha Papa Quebec Heavy, ready for pushback with information kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 25 Papa, ready for pushback with information kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 2916, request taxi to parking.
Lima Victor Alpha Papa Quebec Heavy, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55. KLM 2916, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking, KLM 2916.
KLM 25 Papa, stand by. Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, Lima Victor Alpha Papa Quebec Heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 6031, ready to taxi with information kilo.
KLM 6031, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, KLM 6031.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speedbird 447, ready for pushback with information kilo.
Speedbird 447, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, speedbird 447. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo, ready for pushback with information kilo.
Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo, pushback approved, expect runway 36 center.
Pushback approved, Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo. Thank you, Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 590 Super, ready for pushback with information kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 981 Alpha Tango Super, ready for pushback with information kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 25 Papa, ready for pushback with information kilo.
KLM 590 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 36 left. Pushback approved, KLM 590 Super.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 338 Alpha Kilo, ready for pushback with information kilo.
KLM 25 Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 36 left.
Pushback approved, KLM 25 Papa.
KLM 338 Alpha Kilo, stand by.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, EVA 160, ready for pushback with information kilo.
Transavia 981 Alpha Tango Super, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 364 Alpha Kilo, ready to taxi with information kilo.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55. Transavia 981 Alpha Tango Super. EVA 160, pushback approved, expect runway 36 left.
EVA 160, disregard last message. I'm sorry, EVA 160.
KLM 364 Alpha Kilo, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left. KLM 364 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Alpha 2 Alpha November Tango, ready to taxi with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 590 Super, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 1725, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Speedboat 425, you're on an active airport. Please contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.9er. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 245 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready for pushback with information Kilo. KLM 1725, pushback approved, expect runway 36 left. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, November 12 Alpha Bravo, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Pushback approved, KLM 1725.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speedboat 425, request taxi to parking.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Speedboat 425, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxiing to parking, speedboat 425. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, November 12 Alpha Bravo, ready for pushback with information Kilo. November 12 Alpha Bravo, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55. Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, November 12 Alpha Bravo. Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo, taxi to runway 36 center, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 center, Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 590 Super, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 1775. Ready for pushback with information Kilo.
KLM 666 Super, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
KLM 1775, pushback approved, expect runway 36 left.
Pushback approved. KLM 1775.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 25 Papa, ready to taxi to runway 36 left with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 338 Alpha Kilo, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
KLM 666 Super, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, KLM 666 Super.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 815, ready for pushback with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Papa Hotel Mike Echo Lima, ready to taxi with information Lima. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Aeroflot 1273 flight of 10, ready for pushback with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speedboat 483, ready for pushback with information Lima. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 1725, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Iber Express 3725, ready for pushback with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Tomjet 726, ready for pushback with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol traffic, KLM 25 Papa, taxiing to runway 36 left. Amsterdam Schiphol traffic, KLM 1725, taxiing to runway 36 left. Amsterdam Schiphol traffic, Papa Hotel Mike Echo Lima, taxiing to runway 36 left.
Pushback approved. Transavia 6601. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 001 Alpha Kilo Heavy. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Air Belgium 68. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Air Belgium 68, pushback approved.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Skylord 001 flight of 3. Request taxi to parking. Pushback approved. Air Belgium 68. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 96 heavy. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Tonjet 1422, ready for pushback with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 112. Ready to taxi with information Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Alpha 2 Alpha November Tango. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Papa Hotel Mike Echo Lima, ready to taxi with information Lima.
Papa Hotel Mike Echo Lima, pushback approved. KLM 96 heavy, pushback approved.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Air India 001. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Papa Hotel Mike Echo Lima, taxi to runway 36 left. Contact tower when ready. Air India 001, pushback approved.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Papa Hotel Mike Echo Lima.
Pushback approved. Air India 001.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 338 Alpha Kilo. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
KLM 1039 heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. KLM 338 Alpha Kilo. Pushback approved. KLM 1039 heavy.
Speed of 447, taxi to runway 36 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, speed of 447.
Taxiing to runway 36 left. KLM 112.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Aeroflot 1273 flight of 10, ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 331 Alpha Kilo Heavy. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Air Belgium 68, taxi to runway 36 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left. Air Belgium 68. Give way to aircraft. Air Belgium 68.
KLM 331 Alpha Kilo Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. KLM 331 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
Skylords 001 flight of 3, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxiing to parking. Skylords 001 flight of 3. Tango Echo November November Echo November Tango Sierra Super. Request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Skylords 003 flight of 3, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Air India 001, taxi to runway 36 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to parking. Skylords 003 flight of 3.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. KLM 001 Alpha Kilo Heavy. Ready for pushback with information Lima.
Crossing runway 36 center. Tango Echo November November Echo November Tango Sierra Super.
Shaman Air 520 Alpha Kilo Heavy, cross runway 36 center.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 96 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 36 left with information Lima.
KLM 96 heavy, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. Aeroflot 1273 flight of 10, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. KLM 637, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Tomjud 726, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 36 left, Tomjud 726.
KLM 114 Alpha Kilo Heavy, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, KLM 114 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
KLM 350 Alpha Kilo Heavy, pushback approved.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Tomjud 1422, ready for pushback with information Lima.
Tomjud 1422, pushback approved. Delta 507, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Delta 507.
KLM 001 Alpha Kilo Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. KLM 001 Alpha Kilo Heavy.
KLM 372 Alpha Kilo, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
KLM 338 Alpha Kilo, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
KLM 2807 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, KLM 372 Alpha Kilo. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Foxtrot November Oscar Alpha Hotel Heavy, ready to taxi with information Lima. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 331 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready to taxi with information Lima.
KLM 2807 Heavy, cross runway 36 center.
Crossing runway 36 center, KLM 2807 Heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Tomjud 1422, ready to taxi with information Lima.
Foxtrot November Oscar Alpha Hotel Heavy, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready. KLM 331 Alpha Kilo Heavy, taxi to runway 36 left, contact tower when ready.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 518, ready to pushback.
KLM 114 Alpha Kilo Heavy, request frequency change.
KLM 114 Alpha Kilo Heavy, pushback approved.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Papa Hotel Golf Oscar Victor, ready for pushback with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, United 3873 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Lima.
Papa Hotel Golf Oscar Victor, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Papa Hotel Golf Oscar Victor.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 001 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready to taxi with information Lima.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 350 Alpha Kilo Heavy, ready to taxi with information Lima. Amsterdam Schiphol ground, KLM 1804, ready for pushback with information Lima. American 618, request contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55, KLM 667 Heavy.
Legend 212 Super, contact Amsterdam Center on 128.0. Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo, ready for departure at runway 36 center, departing east.
Contacting Amsterdam Center on 128.0, Legend 212 Super.
Transavia 317 Alpha Kilo, check ATIS frequency for airfield information. German Cargo 519, contact Amsterdam Center on 128.0.
Contacting Amsterdam Center on 128.0, German Cargo 519.
KLM 1845, wind 320 at 15, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 36 left, KLM 1845.
KLM 142, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, KLM 142. Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, ready for departure in sequence at runway 36 left, departing south.
KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, line up and wait runway 36 left.
Line up and wait runway 36 left, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, KLM 227 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 6.
Canadian 282, request permission to cross runway 6.
KLM 227 Heavy, number 2, runway 6, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 6, KLM 227 Heavy. Easy 2796 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Easy 2796 Heavy. Canadian 282, request permission to cross runway 6.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Ukraine International 001, inbound on the visual runway 36 right with information kilo. Canadian 282, hold short at runway 6.
Holding short runway 6, Canadian 282.
Ukraine International 001, number 2, runway 36 right, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 36 right, Ukraine International 001. KLM 1845, contact Amsterdam Center on 128.0.
Contacting Amsterdam Center on 128.0, KLM 1845.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, November 83 Echo Yankee, inbound on the ILS runway 6. November 83 Echo Yankee, number 2, runway 6, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 6, November 83 Echo Yankee. KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, wind 320 at 15, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 36 left, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo.
FedEx 43 Heavy, say intentions.
Stand by, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo.
FedEx 43 Heavy, say intentions.
KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, request frequency change.
KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, FedEx 43 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 36 left, departing west.
I'm sorry, KLM 313 Alpha Kilo.
FedEx 43 Heavy, wind 320 at 15, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 36 left, FedEx 43 Heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Yankee Alpha Kilo Mike.
KLM 313 Alpha Kilo, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.55.
Contacting Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.5.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Orca 14, ready for departure in sequence at runway 36 left, departing east. Canadian 282, cross runway 6, please expedite.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Hanseline 2308, inbound on the ILS runway 36 right with information kilo. Crossing runway 6, Canadian 282.
Yankee Alpha Kilo Mike Echo, number 1, runway 36 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 36 right, Yankee Alpha Kilo Mike Echo.
Hanseline 2308, number 2, runway 36 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 36 right, Hanseline 2308.
Orca 14, line up and wait runway 36 left. Line up and wait runway 36 left, Orca 14. Libyan 218, number 2, runway 6, cleared to land. Finnair 97, request permission to cross runway 36 center.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 6, Libyan 218.
Ukraine International 001, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Wilco, Ukraine International 001. Finnair 97, contact Amsterdam Schiphol ground on 121.9. Finnair 97, disregard last message. Orca 14, wind 320 and 20, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff. Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Finnair 97, ready for departure in sequence. Thank you, Orca 14. Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Lufthansa 996 is 15 nautical miles to the south of 4,600 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 36 right.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, KLM 6031, ready for departure at runway 36 left, departing west.
Lufthansa 996, number 3, runway 36 right, cleared to land. Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Iberia 649 heavy is 13 nautical miles to the southwest of 2,500 feet, inbound for landing. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 36 right, Lufthansa 996. KLM 6031, line up and wait runway 36 left.
Line up and wait runway 36 left, KLM 6031.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Delta 504 heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 6. Iberia 649 heavy, number 2, runway 6, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 6, Iberia 649 heavy. Thank you, Iberia 649 heavy.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo, ready for departure at runway 36.
Orca 14, contact Amsterdam Center on 128.0. Contacting Amsterdam Center on 128.0, Orca 14. Thank you, good day, Orca 14. KLM 60, Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo, line up and wait. Amsterdam Center, Orca 14, revealed 5,600.
Orca 14, radar contact. Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha, frequency change approved, good day. German Cargo 519, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 25 left at Brussels. Roger, German Cargo 519, Terran 361, turn left heading 210.
Turn left heading 210, Terran 361.
KLM 644, disregard last message. German Cargo 519, contact Brussels Center on 127.0. KLM 787 Alpha Bravo Super, frequency change approved, good day. Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy, descend and maintain 10,000.
Frequency change approved, Speedbird 443 Bravo Alpha, good day. Descend and maintain 10,000. Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy.
KLM 876 Heavy, turn left heading 210. Contacting Brussels Center on 127.0, German Cargo 519.
KLM 1845, request frequency change.
Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy, turn left heading 260.
Turn left heading 260. Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy.
Turn left heading 210, KLM 876 Heavy.
KLM 644, requesting flight following to Amsterdam Schiphol.
KLM 1845, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved KLM 1845, good day.
Proceed on course, KLM 644.
Amsterdam Center, KLM 383, with you at 37,000. KLM 383, radar contact.
Executive is 4 nautical miles southwest of Enschede at 20,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Executive, unable at this time. Proceed on course to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Roger, Executive.
Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy, turn left heading 180.
KLM 644, request frequency change.
KLM 876 Heavy, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 36 right at Amsterdam Schiphol. Roger, KLM 876 Heavy.
Maintain 9000, Aaron 361.
KLM 1455, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 6 at Amsterdam Schiphol. KLM 644, contact Amsterdam radar on 127.78. Terran 361, contact Schiphol arrival on 118.4. Roger, KLM 1455. KLM 876 Heavy, turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 10,000.
Frequency change approved. China Eastern 772 Heavy. Good day.
Amsterdam Center, Transavia 346 Alpha Kilo, with you at 4,500.
Contacting Schiphol arrival on 118.4, Aaron 361.
KLM 1455, descend and maintain 14,000. Amsterdam Center, Ryanair 55 Echo Quebec, with you at 22,400. Descending via Dinu 2 Alpha arrival.
Do not exceed 220 knots. Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy.
KLM 876 Heavy, do not exceed 240 knots. Ryanair 55 Echo Quebec, radar contact. Do not exceed 240 knots. KLM 876 Heavy. Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy, contact Schiphol arrival on 118.4.
Amsterdam Center, KLM 666 Super, with you at 1500.
Contacting Schiphol arrival on 118.4. Austrian 3 Tango Charlie Heavy.
KLM 1455, turn right heading 240.
KLM 666 Super is 5 nautical miles north of Amsterdam Schiphol at 2,600 feet, requesting flight following to London Heathrow.
KLM 666 Super, proceed on course to London Heathrow. Turn right heading 240, KLM 1455. Delta 1, contact Amsterdam radar on 127.78. Contacting Amsterdam radar on 127.78, Delta 1.
Roger, Executive.
Swiss 1269, turn right heading 300, descend and maintain 10,000. Turkish 1953 is 9 nautical miles southwest of Munster Telt at 35,700 feet, requesting flight following to Amsterdam Schiphol. KLM 383, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 6 at Amsterdam Schiphol.
KLM 666 Super, requesting flight to flight level 200.
KLM 666 Super, altitude at your discretion. Amsterdam Center, Canadian 282, with you at 10,700. Canadian 282, radar contact.
Turn right heading 250, KLM 1326.
Speed bit 4, proceed as requested.
Descending by Rec 1 Alpha arrival, speed bit 4.
Zulu Charlie Hotel India, requesting descent via Rini 1 Alpha arrival.
Zulu Charlie Hotel India, proceed as requested.
Descending via Rini 1 Alpha arrival. Zulu Charlie Hotel India.
KLM 383, disregard last message. Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000, KLM 876 Heavy. KLM 383 is 5 nautical miles east of Mutbenberrel at 30,000 feet, requesting Isles approach runway 36 right at Amsterdam Schiphol. KLM 876 Heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots. Reduce speed to 220 knots, KLM 876 Heavy. KLM 383, continue as filed, expect the Isles approach runway 6 at Amsterdam Schiphol. Executive, descend and maintain 12,000. Roger, KLM 383. KLM 876 Heavy, contact Schiphol arrival on 118.4. Contacting Schiphol arrival on 118.4, KLM 876 Heavy.
Turn left heading 260, Swiss 1269.
KLM 1326, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000, KLM 1326.
KLM 022 Alpha Kilo, maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000. KLM 022 Alpha Kilo.
Amsterdam Center, KLM 315 Alpha Kilo Heavy, revealed 35,000.
KLM 315 Alpha Kilo Heavy, radar contact. KLM 022 Alpha Kilo, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000.
Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000. KLM 022 Alpha Kilo.
Ryanair 55 Echo Quebec, contact Amsterdam radar on 127.78. Contacting Amsterdam radar on 127.78, Ryanair 55 Echo Quebec. Swiss 1269, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000.
Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 8,000, Swiss 1269.
Canadian 282, requesting climb to flight level 360.
Orca 14, request frequency change.
Canadian 282, altitude at your discretion.
Amsterdam.
Orca 14, frequency change approved, good day.
Thank you, Orca 14.
Argentina 313 Heavy.
Stand by, Orca 14. Ramstein air traffic, Orca 14 is on final, runway 27.
$500. $400. $300. $200. $100. $50. $40. $30. $20. $10.
Ramstein air traffic, Orca 14 is clear at all runways.